I have 6 amazing developers and I challenged them to make an entire Roblox game in 24 hours. Rome wasn't built in a day, but this game was. Let's see what happens.
Alright guys, the timer just started now, and we need some ideas for this tower defense game. I have an idea, it's like Pokemon, but with the tower defense. So like there's towers that like maybe like there's a water type tower and there's a fire type enemy.
There's a lot of types in Pokemon, so how many towers would you think we'd have and how many types?
Well, I feel like multiple towers in each type, you know? So maybe like we just like settle with like 6 types or something. So it could be like an even circle, I feel like.
Okay, yeah.
Water, fire, grass, just like the main trio.
Okay.
Maybe we do like a poison and then it goes to a psychic.
Wait, let's just have a magic type, like just, you know,
Yeah,
a unique type.
Yeah. And then what would be against magic? Dragon? Technology.
Oh, wait, yeah, true. We have like a robot and a turret, maybe?
Just figure it out. But I think we have
Wait,
fire, water, grass, poison, magic, and technology. All right, guys, I think we have all the types down and all the ideas down. I think we can make a game out of this. So let's get right into studio.
Alright guys, the map is looking pretty empty right now, so we need to make some models. Alright, let's go to Blender. Okay, so we have a tech map that we're gonna make, and I decided to make a turret for it because, yeah, it's a tech map. And I don't know, we could use this for the tower or for the enemy. I'm not sure what we're gonna use it for, but yeah, I just made a little turret. It's nothing crazy, and it's in the game now. Hey guys, I'm DevShark. I'm a 3D modeler. Sometimes I do some scripting though, and occasionally I do some VFX, you know, and once in a while I do some GFX. Alright, let me just stop. I do a little bit of everything, but right now I'm doing 3D modeling, so let's see what we got. So we just got a little mushroom here I made. It's nothing crazy, just a simple low poly mushroom, and I'm just going to import it to the game. This is probably going to be for the magic section, or it could be for the poison section. Not sure. Anyone can use it for anything.
Sup, I'm Creative from Phase 5 Games. Definitely check us out as we're making the most realistic roleplay game on Roblox. Anyways, I've been tasked with making the fire themed map for this game, and so far, I'd say it's looking pretty fire. See what I did there?
Hello everyone, I'm Smecky, a builder and animator, and today I'll be showing you guys the plant and water maps. To start, we have the plant map. It's pretty cool if I do say so myself. Some could argue it could use a few improvements, but I'll just leave it as it is. Anyways, I mainly want to focus on the water map of this video because it's the one I'm most hyped for and I have the best ideas for.
Alright, so I just finished the first building of the technology map. My idea for it is that if you lose, the enemies will have destroyed the power grid and all the lights will turn off. Anyway, if you like what I'm doing, please rate me 10 out of 10 in the comments, and for reference, I'm Xylo.
So I noticed that we don't have much magic assets yet, so I decided to make some. So here are my crystals right here that I've made, and basically these are just going to be the magic assets since the closest thing we have to magic is the mushroom. So right here, the crystals are not colored yet because these I want them to be able to be recolored in Studio. So all these other ones were colored in Blender. These ones you can recolor in Studio. So you could just select any of these and change their colors. I'll probably color them later, but people can color them whatever they want.
Hey, I started modeling the paths which the enemies would follow and decided that they would be trying to power the volcano's eruption, which would be very bad. So you must prevent as many enemies as possible from entering the lava pool here, which I just modeled in Blender to prevent the volcano's eruption. I modeled this dead tree and this questionable looking rock, and then I used those models to spice up the map, and I think it's looking great. After some finishing touches, the fire themed map is now finally complete. I think it turned out really well. Let me know if you agree in the comments by rating me a 10 out of 10.
Okay, so I just finished technology map. The enemies will spawn back here and they will go over here. I think it looks really good, and yeah, I will get started on the magic map.
So I made a little lobby system and I was able to get it up and running and working, and I made many different areas for the different maps, and they all can host 10 players. You know, it's fit all of the devs, obviously. So here's how it works. So we're in the game, 2 out of 10, and then we wait 5 seconds, and then it should teleport us to the game. And yeah, we are in the pretty unfinished game. That's what I've got working so far.
Hello everybody, I'm Enzo, and I'm a developer on this project. So what I made is the enemy system just now, and so this is it. Let's recam here. Look at this. I mean, it's just enemies, and they go over terrain. They have like HP, but you can't really see it, and there's no towers yet. I'm gonna implement towers next.
Alright guys, next up is the water map. My idea is that it's going to take place outside of the water instead of in it, because my idea is that a pirate raid is going to happen, and you're going to have to fend off the pirates while protecting your relative's bank, which will be located somewhere up here. I'm going to decorate this with a few buildings and make it look pretty, so I'll see you in a second.
I moved on to model the poison themed map. I started by modeling these trees and then some trees with poison underneath them, which I think is looking really nice, and then also these grass cards which I scattered around, making making it look really detailed. And then finally, the thing that the enemies are trying to get to. The player will need to prevent as many enemies as possible from breaching this poison egg, as with every enemy that gets through, the egg will grow larger and larger before exploding, causing the game to end. Oh yeah, and I also modeled this toxic waste barrel in Blender full of poison, and here is what it looks like in game. And after some final polish, the poison theme map is now finished. I'm so happy with how this turned out. Let me know what you think in the comments. This game is going to be amazing.
Alright guys, it's me, Enzo. It's on day 2 now. I didn't really do much day 1. I was kind of busy, so I gotta lock in. I made tower placement. Can't really do anything else but so there's essence now too, so it costs, this little tower costs 50 essence. And there it goes. Also, you can't collide with these guys anymore, so that's cool. But yeah, now I think I gotta add attacking and like adding these buttons down here. Also, when Creative made these buttons, it's really cool. But I think we're gonna have to do stuff because this is for the enemy GUI over here. I need to implement this also, and then we'll get this all running.
So I've been modeling for a bit now, and I've been working on the towers. So basically, I just made a couple assets for each of the towers, and this is what they are. We got our staff right here for the wizard hat, a little bow for the archer. There's also an arrow, but arrow is not supposed to be on the bow right now. And then I decided to put the turret model over here as one of the towers, and then I made a little Tesla coil and added some VFX. Could be a little better, but it's fine for now.
Hi, it's me and Creative again. So far, I've made all of these UI elements. I made the little health bar for the game, so when it runs out, you'll end up losing. And then there are also these little frames for the little towers. However, those towers haven't been made yet, so I just made the frames and included some base pricing, but that'll be changed later. And I've also made a little enemy UI. Right now I have to make the UI for the towers, so whenever you click on these, like what their attack is, what their abilities are, and also like little descriptions and their name and all that stuff. So I'll be doing that right now. Right, so I also made the enemy UI. So when you hover your mouse over an enemy, you can see their stats, like their health, how much health they have left, and their element, which will be really important for knowing what towers to place down. And then there's also a little description that you can add, possibly saying, you know, like the story behind the characters. Because I know the builders are really creative and they like putting their creativity. And then there's also the name. Yeah, and I made the little frame for it too. So yeah.
Alright, it's me, Enzo, back, and I just scripted some updates to the towers. So look at this UI, it's amazing. It looks so cool. But here we have this turret tower I made, and you can see it's a radius when you hover over it. So now they attack, and they look at the enemies when they attack too. So this turret tower is kind of weak though. So I don't if we can finish it off. I don't think it can it? Oh, it can. And now you get money for this, and they cost this essence money. I gotta buff them real quick. Wait, let's buff them. So let's just damage. Let's do like 3. Oh no, we should do 5. These are plant monsters, so they're weak to this thing. There's this technology. There we go, just 1 now. Now these are pretty good. This does it like a few times a second. It just does it 4 times a second actually. So it does a damage 4 times a second. So
Alright, I just made a flamethrower, and as you can see, it has no colors right now. I'm not sure if I have enough time to color it, so hopefully someone else can color it. I just imported it in Studio. All the parts are pretty much separated though, so hopefully someone else can color it and add it to a model. We have a couple models right here so far, so hopefully someone adds this and can make it actually work.
I was able to finish the UI for when you click on one of these towers in the hotbar. So basically just when you click on this, and then it says turret, and then I have our damage, attack speed, range, and the description. So yeah, and also the element and the name.
okay, all of the other developers are actually so talented. They made an amazing map. Finally implemented the map system, and so now all of them are in the game, and I've implemented some new towers. Oh, and there's this guy. Look at this guy. Oh, he's so silly looking. So we have, this is the starter tower, basically. He's Pyromaniac, and basically every type is effective against poison, so this is like effective, and yeah, this is not, oh man, he does not do enough damage nearly. Let's see how the other maps look when playing too, so make a different one. Yes, this one, I love this one. So this one's so good. It's the fire theme too, the starting fire, and it's just so cool. These little poison droplets or so. And there's also another enemy. Let's see if we can get it. This is the easiest map also. I think the other one I just played was the hardest one though.
Okay, so I have just started the fantasy map. I did the terrain, I made a tower, and the path. I think it looks really good so far. All that's left is to make some trees for the enemies to come out of, and just foliage in general, and some lighting. And other than that, I think it's really good. I will check back with you guys when I finish the map.
Next, I moved on to model some of the enemies, such as this fish for the water theme. And then moving on, we have these little guys for the poison theme. And then finally, these 3 fire enemies for the fire theme. And I think they all turned out really well. I also went on to model these water themed towers, such as this water pistol and fire hydrant. I think they turned out really well. And then for the poison themed towers, I'd like you to meet someone. Meet Shrook. This is Shrook.
Alright guys, so I implemented animations made by Schmecky, and so I added sound polishing to this. So there's the idle animation, a new pyromancer. So let's see the attack animation. Get a bunch of these things. What? Let's go. What? Why are they fine now? What is going on? Oh, I guess I gotta fix that. It's me, Enzo, back, and I fixed the Pyromaniac, and I implemented the fire enemies that were made. Animated. So look, oh, this one's so cute. The Blitz. Oh, I changed them all. It's the Flare. It's like it's like a bigger enemy. That's all we have. He speeds out fire and he has this animation now where he just the flamethrower. Why are they? Okay. The poison drops are strong.
Alright guys, I'm almost done with the water map. I just need to add a few decorations over here, here, and here. But for now, I'll just give you a quick rundown. The enemies will come through here, around here. They'll head up these stairs and into the bank, where they'll steal the money at Rodev's, Anyways, the pirates are gonna come out of the ocean instead of on a ship because I think it's just funnier.
So it's been a bit since I made something now, but I made a little spider bot right here, and it doesn't seem like it's gonna be very easy to animate, so have fun, animators. Also, don't forget to rate me out of 10 in the comments.
Alright guys, I just finished animating for the fire map, and this is what I have. First up, we have the magma blob, and this guy's chunky. Secondly, we have the blitz, and I think this guy's adorable. And finally, but definitely not least, my favorite tower, the Pyromaniac, and I think this guy's sweet. The first tower that I designed, and I modeled the clothes for it. Anyways, I guess you could say these animations are pretty fire. Am I right?
Alright, so I have just finished the magic map. I think it turned out really well. There's a spooky forest with some majestic eyes. And yeah, I think it's pretty good. And if you feel the same way, you should leave a comment. Okay, I will see you probably when I start the lobby. And if we don't do that, then I'll see you in the playtest. Kidoki.
And then here I've modeled some plant-themed enemies, which I think turned out really well. And then also this tiny little wizard guy for the magic-themed enemy. He looks really funny. And then this robot enemy for the sci-fi technology theme, and I think they all turned out really well. I spent some time making some funny animations for the enemies, and I think they turned out really well. Here they are in game.
Alright, so the last time I made a little spider bot right here, and now I've made 2 more models. So these are my models right here. We got the golem and we got the jellyfish. The golem will be for the magic map and the jellyfish will be for the water map. They're nothing crazy, but yeah, that's about it.
Okay guys, so I and Creative have just started the lobby. I did some dialogue trees in the spawn and I'm gonna make my portals, but right now I made some dialogue for these enemies. This is the first one. It says, I hate you. I said, I can't understand you. Yeah, of course you can't, you dumb human. I will choose. Yeah, I was kidding, bro. I can understand you. Oh, my bad, gang. It's okay, gang. We square then. All right, we're square. So anyway, then we also have the wizard who is over here. Hello, idiot. What's up, dude? Nothing much, loser. Why are you being so mean? Sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. Cry, baby. Okie dokie. Artichoke. Wow, this guy really knows how to speak. Alright, guys, I will update you when the lobby is finished. Okay, so we have just finished the lobby. We also have the portals. So we have the technology, the magic, water, fire, poison, and plant. I think it looks really good. If you like how it turned out, rate us a 10 out of 10 in the comments. People who made this was me, Creative, and Smecky. And yeah, I will see you all in the playtest.
To wrap up, I helped make this amazing lobby with Xylo and Smecky, and then also scripted the portals to have unique sounds. And then also a unique animation when entering them. If you like what I've done with this game, definitely rate me a 10 out of 10 in the comments. Also, thank you to RodeV for this opportunity, and don't forget to check out Phase 5 Games as we're working on something huge.
Alright guys, I officially finished working on this project, and I want to say I had a pretty fun time with it. Like for example, when we're here, talk to this fish, I animated him of course. Lub, can I have your hat? No, let me just poke him. Wait, no!
Alright guys, the developers are done making the game and the lobby looks incredible. Alright guys, which one is the best one?
All right, Rodev, let's play fire. Let's play fire. Come
Okay,
on,
okay,
come on,
hop into
Rodev,
the
come on.
fire. Oh my gosh, this map is incredible.
All right, Rodev, place the tower. Place the tower, quick, Rodev.
Okay, okay, tower, clicking, tower. I placed a tower.
I'm saving up my money.
Okay. Zekrom's, he thinks he's financially literate. Look, man, I think this is the best game we've ever made on this channel.
Guys. I don't have enough for a hydrant.
Oh, we're cooked. We're cooked. It's over. We're cooked. Wait. Let me cook. Oh, we got him. Last minute. That was all thanks to me.
I think this might actually be the best looking game that's ever been made for this channel.
I agree. This is
not
a really nice looking game. Also, remember there are other modes and other entire maps and creatures that we need to check out in this game. So stay tuned. Okay, technology. Let's hop in. This is the next mode, everybody. These are the people playing the game. I think this is the
amazing.
This is a decent map. Oh, guys, I have a lot of money. Let's place down a fire hydrant. Alright guys, we're now hopping into the poison game map. Alright guys, I think this is 3 out of 5 maybe maps that we are going to show you guys. This one's pretty cool. Let's just explore it real quick.
This map is amazing.
Honestly, this is one of the cooler maps in the game.
The reflection on the water is really cool.
Yeah, this is awesome. In my opinion, this map is like 100 times better than the city. Alright guys, the poison map is pretty cool. We've looked around a bunch. Let's hop into the next one. Alright guys, now we're gonna hop into the magic map.
This is my map, by the way. This is Zekrom's map.
Okay, let's see if Zekrom's cooked, guys. Let me know in the comments if Zekrom's cooked.
Was Zekrom's in this video?
Alright guys, this is the magic map. Oh, there's eyes in the forest. That is really cool. Other than that, this map is awesome. This part where it goes up is awesome. Right here we have the magic tower. Zekrom's probably thought it was cool. Over here there's a cool little bridge, and I really like the little details on this map.
Thank you.
Wow, thanks, Rodev. Thank you.
Wait, what? Why are you taking credit?
You weren't even in this.
Guys, who made this map? Because Xylo just tried to take credit. I'm not sure. Please let me know. Alright guys, before we hop into the water map, this guy says blub. Let's ask him for his hat. Let's see what he does. I said let me just poke it. Okay. Whoa! Okay, maybe we should not have done that. Alright guys, we quickly server hopped, and now it is time to hop into the water map. Okay, water map. It looks pretty cool. And who made this one?
Oh, Zekrom's made it.
Oh, okay, cool. Zekrom's. That's awesome. Dude, Zekrom's really cooked on this game, that means. Okay, I'd like to talk about this real quick. What is this? Why is Rodev's bank with Freaky Rodev on the thing?
Well, I wanted to make it unique, you know what I mean? So.
Oh, okay. This map is really cool. I really like the little details and the small area over here. I like the building style. Anyway, I think this map is awesome, and I like how they come out of the water. That's pretty cool. Let's hop into the, I think, final one?
Yeah.
Okay. Final map, guys. Final map. Alright, guys. Hopping into the plant map that Xylo made. Let's see what happens. Alright, guys. Welcome to the plant map. A little bit clustered over there. Xylo made this one. Okay, honestly, there's a certain style here. I think it's pretty cool. It says sub to Rodev, which is why I really like it, and I think it's pretty unique. I think it's very unique.
Unique is one way to describe it.
Yeah. Actually, no, I think it's actually pretty cool. Just like the outside of the little tub is a little weird, but other than that, it's awesome. Alright, anyway, I know a lot of you want to be Roblox developers, so if you want to learn Roblox development from me, I will teach you every single skill you need to know. Check out the first link in the description. See ya!